Welcome to the Neen Valley Role-Playing Association, a group of friends who like to play RPGs, role-playing games, and try and have fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.
Wah! Welcome to East Texas University, where things can get scary and wild. Something is wrong in East Texas University. The
And it's
ley
not because they're
lines
full of
may be
Americans.
converging. The weirdness is growing, but thankfully, there's a group of students, a certain study group, who stand against the dark. Andy, Fish, Grace have thrown themselves against the dark. We will soon probably have a few more of these British students who have moved across to East Texas University, drawn by the wonderful scholarships that they were able to get. We'll deal with that later. Right now, Andy, sadly, once again, what is her name? Oh my gosh.
Evelyn.
Evelyn Francis. Oh my god.
You say Evelyn.
Evelyn.
I have said Evelyn. I got Evelyn.
Oh, that,
and
I like that.
I've got to stop doing that because I've got one of my great nieces is called Evelyn.
Evelyn. Really?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to call her Evelyn for now. Though, Evelyn might be what it is. We'll see. Who knows? It is East Texas University. Andy's gotten himself in fairly deep with a certain young lady, and has been sort of off the grid for you guys. I mean, you've seen him a couple of times, you've hung out, but other things are going on in your lives. First off is Rush Week. Do you know what that is?
As in the band, Rush.
No.
They're coming to play.
So, at an American university during Rush Week is the first week that they are legally allowed to advertise to students the different fraternities. So, the party you went to prior, where you met the Zeta Taus, they were not allowed to recruit you legally. As of Rush Week, they are allowed to, they have put out little pavilions, little booths in the student lounge saying, hey, come rush Tau Zeta. Are you interested in approaching that booth as you walk through? You actually, I think at the moment that we have this, you are with Grace. As you're walking through the student union.
I
think you just had lunch.
Grace is with me.
You just had lunch.
We're walking around, and I've
see the
got
table.
my arm in. I've got my right arm in a sling, and and no matter what I do, there's always a splotch of blood below my right shoulder, on the front of it because it's still seeping through the bandages.
Dude, it's me, Steve. Dude, Dude with the accent. Come on over here. Come be a Tau Zeta.
I think he's talking about you, Grace. And he doesn't know that you're a lady.
He's
Come on,
certainly not to me. Tau Zeta, I think, is an all-male.
I stick my hand up to him. And I go, hang. Oh, my hand's all weird. And I go, like, as if to say, 1 minute. And I say to Grace, look, after the other day, I think if we were to go into a house of some sort, maybe one that's equipped with many rifles and lots of medics. this university seems to be a bit dangerous.
That's
Well, I kind of get the feeling that might be the case, with these American universities. I mean, they play with guns when they're in the age of 2, I'm sure. It's just bread and butter to them to basically chop up their meat with their
so to speak.
Yeah.
You guys. So most universities, believe it or not, still have rules on having firearms on their campuses. No matter how amazingly to the far right we can get with some of our laws, the concept of a bunch of students having pistols in their dorm rooms still does not resonate with most universities. I don't
think I've come across. I mean, not being funny. I think Fish's opinion of this university is the students, or the American students, the homegrown students. Apart from being pretty Americanized,
Oh yeah.
I think that they are safer than the friggin' teachers.
Oh well, you've dealt with a couple of weird ones.
I present Exhibit A, Your Honor. Bullet wound, sling.
Oh yeah, you got shot.
And I'm right-handed, and I can't write. So
Dude.
Guess what? I'm in a good mood because I can't do that fucking journalist's bloody essay papers.
Well, your teacher, what is her name? Did we get her name?
His name.
His name.
Yeah, you said it was a he, because you said that he was from the journalist side of things.
Absolutely. Did we give him a name?
No, we've got no teacher.
It's Donovan Horn. You can write that down, and Christine, you can write that down to help me out. Donovan Horn is your 101 teacher. And he definitely has a journalistic bent. But what he has done for you is not necessarily a wonderful thing. He has pushed off when all of your things are due until the end of the semester.
What was his name again? Donovan?
Donovan Horn.
Are you doing this on purpose?
I think he is, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Names choices.
No, I'm not. So he can go, ha, Horn. No, I'm not doing that.
It's the Donovan bit,
I was going to say, how many times have you seen a horny Donovan?
I just do not know. For those
Too
watching,
many.
this is what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. But go ahead.
Christine!
So, Donovan Horn has, instead of making you do all of those assignments through, because he's got an assignment like every day, he says, oh, you can't write right now. Very good. All of your stuff is due on the last day of class. that doesn't sound great to you because you realize you can't write right now, and suddenly you're going to have to write a whole bunch of stuff at once.
Okay.
Sometime down the road.
So, how much is a load of stuff?
Okay, so here we go.
How much do I think there's going to be? And my second question would be, do I really honestly think the teacher is actually going to read all of my shit that I dump on his desk?
Oh no,
load?
they've got a graduate assistant who's reading that crap. Right? So the school has graduate students who are taking courses that are beyond their graduation, right? They're getting their master's degrees. But to offset some of the cost and things like that, they will serve as indentured servants to professors. And that's those of you in the academic community, I apologize for what I'm saying, but they serve as indentured servants to the professors. Many of times they will teach some basic classes.
Yeah, they do all the lesson prep stuff, don't they? A lot of the time.
They will lesson prep and they will grade all that crap. It will be read.
Right.
But
okay.
It may not be by the professor itself. Now, every week you have a 4-page paper. That's not great. I mean, that's not terrible. It's double spaced. But you also have 3 reactions to do. And your reactions are to headlines he throws out to the class. And those headline reactions have to be 20 words or less. And it has to have a poignant meaning to your reaction to that headline, and it includes and the periods, whatever. So you have to be succinct as heck. This is the journalism crap coming out. And he'll throw out something like, Texas bans teachers smoking in classrooms. And you're like, okay, this seems easy, right? This is easy. And you start typing and you're like to 28 words. And you're like, ah, crap. And you're trying to make it go down to 20 words. And it's a pain in the butt to get it down to, and it takes almost more time than it would to write that silly 4-page paper. And those are all building up because you can't write.
Yeah, okay. So I try and I try and circumnavigate that, but I don't hand it in. But I do try and do stuff using
stuff on your own.
Yeah,
but
doing stuff.
We are still back.
Voice text and shit.
Absolutely perfect. And by the way, we are still in the student union.
Yeah.
Where you are seeing your buddy. Well, not so much buddy, but he's waving you over to the table.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Awesome.
Steve,
you would be the best Talzeta.
Steve. Mike.
Come on, man.
Steve.
Who gets that confused? Come on. What an ass.
Dude, the last time you were crying into a bowl of chips or something, or into a newspaper about the fact that...
Yip. Stop. What are you freaking saying? Got buddies here. Dude. Come on. Dude.
Steve!
I'm crying into my crap.
Whoop,
Look.
whoop. Steve, yeah.
Now you got the spirit. Look.
Oh,
hey,
man, I tell you. Hey, guys, Steve, he's the fucking king. He's a legend. Do you know Steve?
Oh, yeah. Steve knows. Look, I'm not going to be the pledge chairman this semester, but I could definitely put in a good word for you if you would like to rush. Look, if you're interested in Russian, and he gives you not Russian, but he gives you a card and he says, if you want to rush Tauzeta. Here you go. And the card has I would say a postcode, because that's really freaking awesome how you guys do postcodes in the UK. However, that doesn't work in the US. We have zip codes, which are huge and don't give you any data. So on it is an address. Okay? And he says, show up there, wear red underpants.
Can I let you into a little secret?
What? What?
The university back in England that I went to, they did something similar with red underpants. They ended up tying me down, spreading Marmite on my genitalia, and letting
What's Marmite?
It's disgusting shit. It's like black treacle.
What's treacle?
It's the nicest creation in the world. East extract. Gorgeous stuff.
Grace,
Vegemite. Australians call it Vegemite.
Don't.
Lovely stuff. Got several bottles in my room.
It's food protein. It's protein in food.
What?
And you put it on, you put it in sandwiches, or you put it on toast and you eat it, and people love it.
But not your genitals.
Not on your genitals.
Well, I have been known to put my genitals in people's mouths, yes, but that's a different story.
Oh,
this one was I was tied down, and the insects and things that come out at night.
Oh no, man!
You know,
we can't do that type of crap. I mean, hazing's hazing. I mean, there's a little bit of crap that goes on, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's illegal, right? I mean, fraternities are highly. There's a lot of visibility on what we do, and if we lose our charter, it's huge. And so, I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I
just wanted to say that if you choose to cover my testicles in peanut butter, please make sure that they warm their hands up first.
That's the spirit. You know, that's the Tau Zeta spirit right there.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Dude, hey, I hope to see you there Friday night.
Dude.
Right, Friday night.
We got it.
We're there.
Got it.
Hey,
we're gonna be there.
Big game Saturday. We want everybody together. If you're gonna rush Tau Zeta, we're gonna all sit together in the stands.
Yeah.
We're playing West Texas University. They're like arch rivals.
Fuck West Texas University. They're going down. What's their mascot?
Oh, the Owls.
The Owls.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Oh, don't shoot owls.
It's stupid. I mean, stupid stuff.
I mean, who wants to be an owl, right?
And if you rush, we'll pay your ticket to go see the game.
Well, you know, like I said, as long as I get in, you know, if I get in, then if I rush and
Russian's not a done deal, but
as long as if I do get in, when you next have another party, you tell me where the decent beer is, because that was weak shit.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of crap beer that goes on in some of the parties. I mean, just to get people crashed. But you know, if you're, I mean, we could put you on the beer committee.
Oh,
you know, you can help pick the beer. But I mean, we'll talk about that. But show up Friday night, and then we'll go to the game Saturday. It'll be phenomenal.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Because
cool,
Grace
man.
was watching the game, I think. So I think I was going with Grace anyway.
No,
You're going
Grace
to the game, aren't you, Grace?
Grace is in the game.
Does she know this?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, she does. Grace has realized that none of the other kickers are performing to her level. The coach knows that. And I will tell you that Peter Klein is inclined to possibly be bringing Grace on a scholarship because she is so good. The thing that he's been trying to do lately, Grace, is rattle you. So he puts the whole team on the field. He's got the scrubs who are playing
with
the defense.
A couple of Colts in each hand.
Yeah, he's got the your standard offense. You're starting to learn some of their names, but you know there's the big old meaty linemen who are down in front of you protecting you, and the ball is hiked back. Whew, and there's a guy who catches it. His name's this will be important. So I will give you a name. It's John Byers, Byers. He is the holder. He also plays tight end. Put that down. Come on, guys, because I'll be putting that into your notes shortly. But John Byers, who plays tight end, which is one of the larger guys that will stand at the edge of the line and run out and catch passes or do some other things like that. John Byers will catch that, set it into place. You run up and kick it in. Okay? That's how it works. The coach has been doing where he'll blast air horns near you when you're trying to kick, just to try and throw you off. Your mouth is moving, but I can't hear anything if you're muted or if you're chewing.
It's because I've actually not got my headphones in.
Okay.
It's basically picking up the sound from all of you talking. So basically, my cat is just literally the anime cat is just it's mouthing everything you guys say. But you don't get the green line around it. If I'm talking, a green line appears around my image, but if you're talking, there's no green line around it. So that's
want
the
you
way
to put Christine, put John Byers in as one of our characters in your OneNote.
I will do.
When you get a
later.
chance.
Yep, when I get a chance.
John is a handsome young man. He is 6'3", 220 pounds of nothing but muscle. And that guy, when he runs out in a short out pattern to get a pass, he just blows over people. He's a stunning character to watch in the game. So let us move to Friday night, where Fish goes to the house.
Yep.
And it is. They gave you the address. Everything. It's the same house. It's where you guys were when they had the whole zombie thing, right?
Yep.
And they are. There's a couple of guys standing at the door, and they're checking off names when you come in. And when they see you, they say, "Oh, yeah, you got a vouch," and they check it off.
Yeah.
And there's about 20 kids.
Okay. Are they all dressed?
And yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shit.
They are.
I'm only in red underpants.
You are not. You are not.
He said to come in red underpants, so I turn up, stark bollock naked, apart from these red tidy whities.
How do you get there?
I walk.
I absolutely love it.
I walk.
So,
I've got my thing in my sling, and I've got this tatty fucking bandage. I decided to go. Well, actually, how long ago was the shooting?
I will give you a vigor roll.
A figure roll.
Yep. There's what you needed. You got rid of the last wound. Your arm is okay.
Okay, so my arm's okay.
A sympathy vote.
Okay, so my arm's okay, so I don't need to have the bandage on, and it's still slightly, it's healing well.
Yeah.
But you can tell that I was shot there, and it came out the rear end. Well, not my rear end, but out of my back. And so yeah, so I'm stood there in these really skimpy red underpants. And
okay,
what I've
the
chosen
two guys
to do
by the
is
door
on the
jump
back,
up and do a high five and go, dude, that is the way. Look at that. This guy shows up in his red underpants. That is so cool. Get in here before we get in trouble from the police for you being out running around nude. Come on, man. And
okay.
You go in you recognize the same general upper floor where you were at before, where the party was. They've cleaned it up. It is gorgeous. It looks really pristine now, right? But then down the stairs you go, and there's a laundry room, and there's some other rooms downstairs. But they take you in this special room, and there's a older student sitting on a throne. And you know what? Do I want to do this or not? I may.
Yeah, let's do it.
Give me a second. Because that's just me. Do I want to do this? Did I move that out? I've got to check something because I was. Oh gosh, that's definitely not where I wanted to send you. See this. Oh, I did it right. Okay. I will bring you across to this basement. Now, I have not put your character on it because I just haven't.
Yeah, can we actually get the basement up though, or have you not switched the lights on?
Oh, I have not switched the lights on, and I will do that in a couple of seconds. So
I say, put money in the meter.
Yeah, exactly. Boom. So,
yes.
There's a room in the basement, so you can see the basement, right? They've got this cool bar over here.
Oh, right, yeah.
And there's a couple of bedrooms downstairs, and there's some other stuff. There's a laundry room, and if you were to look at the the ground floor, this is where you guys were yesterday, the ground floor. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't move you across, dumbass. This is the ground floor of the Tau Zeta, where you can see the entryway.
No, can't see a thing.
Lights on there as well.
Lights on there.
I swear. GMs should be much freaking better than this. I swear. Okay. And the upper floor, because you guys sort of explored it, has, lots of rooms for the members and some really cool TV rooms and blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's Tau Zeta. You've seen it. You're in the basement with 20 other guys, and they're like, the guy on the throne goes, he has a big stick, and he bangs it on the ground. Do you want to be Tau Zeta Delta? I'm looking at you for an answer before all the other kids yell their answer, which is of course going to be yeah, but I'm waiting for you.
Yes, and my safe word is pineapple.
Sadly, that last part is drowned out by the others yelling, because it would have been really, really funny. He goes,
God damn it.
He says, I appoint. And he points over to one of the brothers. And he says, Julio. And Julio steps forward. Julio York this is another name, is he looks like an Italian American, and he walks forward. He's slim, dark hair, brown eyes, little pockmarked face, maybe a childhood bout with some real bad acne, or maybe who knows. But he walks forward and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to be the master of pledges this year, and you guys are going to do what needs to be done to be a Tau Zeta Delta." And everybody goes, "Yeah!" And he's got these little black books, and he hands them out to all of you.
Okay, I quickly skim through them.
Every page you see at the top has the name of a brother. What you need to do to become a Tau Zeta Delta, is to have every brother sign his page in your pledge book. That's it. There's about 27 pages. Some of them may work together because they have some things they want done. Some of them may have some other things. When you are a brother, you will be on this list. Here's why I do a little aside, because I was a fraternity guy in college. So, when the pledges have their book, they've got to get every brother to sign it, right? And so, you give them shit tasks to do. And they do it. Dude, when you're a member, it's freaking awesome. Because you got 27 kids that are coming to you going, "Dude, I need your signature." And you can get them to do any number of bullshit tasks. I cleaned ovens, I picked up dog poop, I did you name it to get my signatures from these guys. I also drank shots with the guy. I also told stories with the guy. I mean, we had one guy who was a preacher. We had to go to his church and sit and listen to his first sermon. Whatever. It's a way to get a signature from a brother. Right? And so they give you your pledge book. It's got the Tau Zeta Delta on the front of this little black book. This is yours. Your sacred responsibility to get the signatures of the brothers to become a member. And Rob, if you're playing this game for long, the ability to, for 3 years after you're not a freshman, have 27 some kids doing bullcrap jobs for you is not a bad deal.
So I'm
just
invested.
So you know, as I know personally, as my wife was like, "Dude, we've got to have our oven cleaned." And I had 3 kids clean my oven for my wife because we got married. And anyway, whatever. Just so you know, there is some benefit to going through the angst of being a pledge. They say, "Okay, and with that, all of you will take sacred shots," and they start doling out alcohol, and it is what it is. And the night goes on, and I will say, I need you to think about the drawback of party animal, or it's not drawback. It's is it a drawback, or is it one of the activities? You'll need to think about. You need to look that up. The party animal.
Okay.
This isn't normal for fish. In fact, this is really weird for fish in that he has been accepted and sort of loved in a group. They're all just a year younger than him.
Is it fraternity sorority that he's taking on, or is he taking on party hardy?
Oh, that's a good question. So it's fraternity sorority. It's not party hardy. I'm torn between those. What do you think?
Okay.
I think it's fraternity sorority.
The character belongs to a fraternity or sorority. See the sidebar on page 13 to create its name. The student gains connections edge with his or her brothers or sisters, with a +2 bonus to the persuasion roll. Once a character pledges, he stays a member unless he drops out or is kicked out. But being active requires a time commitment to fraternity sorority projects, applying a -1 to academics.
Yep. So you get the +2 to a lot of different things, but you get a -1 to the academics.
I'm just going to have to pause for 2 seconds, please. I've got to take a hand. Let a hand go out to go for a pee.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
okay, so I'm gonna take it as, but I'm gonna be mindful of the fact that I mean, I get the connections edge with this if I actually get in. And from a chat last week, we know full well that being part of a fraternity or sorority comes with some benefits.
Oh yeah.
No, you found it now.
-1 to academics. The -1 to academics. That's not really going to cause that much of an issue for me.
Yeah. So
to be fair,
every midterm and every final, you will take a roll for your tests, and it's against your academics. When we do that, it's against your skill most aligned with your major. Okay?
Yeah.
So
which
to
one
pass
is
your test,
academics, and the other one is science.
what? Yes. So science, computer science, robotics, whatever you have, that will be what you're rolling to pass your test. You'll get a -1 on that to pass.
Right.
Immediately, you can get into a situation where you're in academic probation. You can get into other problems. However, it's not as bad as you think it is, because Christine's got a -2. Now, Christine maybe offered some things that will help her, but we'll talk about that in a minute as we move to her, if you don't mind.
Ain't got a problem.
It's Saturday.
Yes.
You had your pledge time. You got your pledge book. And they actually gave you this. They said, don't show this to anyone.
So
okay?
you're talking to Fish there, aren't you?
Fish, don't show this to anyone. And they give you a piece of wood about this long that's sort of carved out like a handle and a big paddle. Said, in your spare time, sand it down, and we will paint it the colors of Tau Zeta. Okay?
Okay.
That's your paddle.
Okay. A paddle.
I'm looking around in the room to see if my paddle's in here. But anyway.
A paddle. Okay. Are we going to go and row a boat?
No. It's
okay.
like this long, Rob.
Yep.
And when those of you are watching this, are listening to this on podcast, we're talking about 9 inches of wide area plus a small hand grip area. So more like a paddle that you would spank somebody with. Okay.
I think that's
Let
bigger than
us
9
move
inches.
across to Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. Saturday.
Saturday, you are in the stands with the rest of the pledges and the fraternity, and they have paid for your ticket. And by the way, a ticket to this game would have cost you about $25 out of your small dwindling supply of money for the semester. They've covered it for you because this is a televised event in Texas on local TV. The game is it's back and forth. So let me do a little bit better description of that as I move amongst things on this screen. Oh gosh, I just moved out of the game instead of into the game, and I will fix that rapidly as I realize that I was all over the place. So for a home field game, which is where we're at right now, and you guys can see the home field, right?
No.
Nope. Black screen?
Basement.
Oh, I'm an idiot as a
basement.
GM. I'm an idiot as a GM. Here we go. Boom. There you go. Now you can see a football field.
No.
No, you can't.
We can.
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yes, you can. God bless. This is the fourth quarter. So time is a significant piece of American football. Time stops, time starts, and it is a huge strategic thing in football on how you manage the clock. West Texas has managed the clock as well as they could to where they are ahead in the game by 2 points. But they failed to make their first down and had to kick the ball back to the Ravens. And the Ravens have marched down the field rapidly, leaving 12 seconds in the game. 12 seconds in the game. You are standing on the side of the field, Grace, watching this. They have one play left, maybe. Okay? To get, if they can score, you guys win. Because 6 points is a score, which gives you a chance for the extra point, 1 point extra, 7 points, right? Your team is lined up in a power I, which has the halfback and the fullback behind the quarterback. When I say halfback, did it ping? Yep. Fullback behind the quarterback. So the ball is going to move from here to here. at the start of the play. At the start of the play, the line starts to shift and move up as everyone is pushing the line one direction. Okay? All of these guys in this line, are you seeing my ping?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, they're pushing the defensive line up the field.
So when you
This
say
guy
up,
and
hang on,
this
when you say up the field, do you mean
to the
up
top of the screen.
or do you mean up to the 20-yard line?
To the top of the screen.
To the top of, so they're going up towards the sideline.
It's
Okay.
sort of pushing it up. And this guy and this guy are rushing down this direction as the quarterback gets the ball and hands it here to this guy. Okay?
Yep.
This guy moves in, this guy moves in, this guy moves in and gets blocked. This guy blocks him and he makes it through the hole. He's moving across and then whack. He's pulled down right here at this point. Okay.
25-yard line.
What happens is the whistle stops. Everyone is moving back to be in the new position. And I'm doing this really as rapidly as I possibly can with the game as it is. So forgive me as I'm trying to do this. And what happens is, number one, this guy comes off the field. This guy is coming off the field. This guy goes here. Actually, this guy goes down here to try and block. He comes off. Guess who is called onto the field?
Fish.
That would be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? Instead, you know who gets called on the field? This young lady.
Who's so small.
I'm
and
trying to make her as big as everybody else, and I'm struggling.
She's so tiny. She could disappear.
Okay.
You can
Is
go
that about
between
right?
their legs.
And she steps out here, and this looks just like every other time that you guys have set up for this. You're about on the 35-yard line. Okay? It's a -2. You have 3 seconds left in the game when they call the timeout. Once that ball is hiked, the clock starts ticking. The clock will run out, but as long as the play is still going, you can do it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, the group huddles around you, and you bring in the play, which the coach said, which is field goal. And they all nod and go. They all clap at the same time. They move out. They line up against the defense. The defense lines up against them. And the crowd above you on all sides is roaring. Because here you are, home team. If you kick this in, you beat your team, the rival, West Texas University. It's all on you to make one freaking kick. If you fail, they lose the game.
No pressure.
The entire
Grace. Come on,
game.
Grace, you can
It's
do it. I
all
believe in you,
on the
Grace.
kicker.
I believe in
And by
you,
the way,
Grace.
it's
Come
a
on,
really
Grace.
crappy thing that for kickers, it is brutal. You line up. You're seeing the line of men in front of you, the line of defense behind them, ready to rush, trying to block the kick. You see him, the center, who has got the ball, ready to pass it through to the holder. We just said his name earlier.
Somebody buy it. John White.
Very good.
Leo York. No? Okay.
They're looking for you for a nod. When you nod, that guy is going to pitch the ball back to be held for you to kick.
Come on,
Wait
Grace.
for the nod.
You can do it. Come on, Grace.
Oh, I'm sure you were thinking that. Your entire crowd is losing their minds, Fish. They are just like...
Come on, Ravens.
And by the way, a female player is not unheard of, but it is really rare. And usually it is a kicker. But wow.
Come on, Grace. You can do this. And I'll cut my hands together and go, kick the fucking house in the balls.
Okay, Christine. You nod. Boom. The ball comes through the guy's legs. He pitches it back. I'm going to make a quick roll. Oh, he catches it. He places it perfectly for you. When they do that, Christine, they spin the ball so that the laces are away from you. So when you're kicking it, it's the laces are away. That tends to make it slightly more accurate. He spins it, holds it in place. The defense is crushing your line. They are pushing through. And this guy right here has just broken through. I need your athletics. Here it
This
is.
is -2, yes?
Yeah.
My athletics. There we go.
Come on. Whole game on the line.
There we go. You got it. And that is already with the -2 taken off it. So that was a 6.
God bless. I'm not seeing it in Roll20.
There it's there. Scroll down.
Oh! There's the 4.
Yep.
Oh!
And yes, that already has the
Ball
minus.
goes up. It wobbles slightly. I mean, this is not with a raise or anything, but it makes it right through those uprights, and the crowd goes absolutely ape crap. Just
Yes! I rip open my shirt.
the entire stadium is losing their ever-loving minds.
Actually,
And you're starting to hear.
What's Gracie's number?
Oh, Grace, what is your number? Oh, wait. No, give me just 2 seconds. I've got to do this quick Google.
Sorry? 14.
No. Sorry. Because I am an anal guy where it comes to it. Kickers' numbers are between 10 and 19. What's your number?
She's 16.
16! Grace!
16! Grace!
Gracie! 16!
16! Woo! I mean, the entire place is nuts. Christine, your character for the next couple of weeks will get a +2 to any social engagements with other students in the university. Persuade, intimidate, whatever. Okay? Because you are, seriously, a campus hero. Your parents may not know it yet, but you are on TV across a good portion of Texas, a hero who people are talking about. did you see the kick from Grace? Well, I mean, in the midst of the huge pressure upon that poor young lady as she was trying to she's from England. Did you know that? They like eat turnips and shit. I mean, they
Amazing Grace.
Turnips. Yep, turnips give you those muscles. Kicking muscles.
And I mean, it goes on TV about the young lady from England, or sometimes it's Ireland, but the young lady from England who kicked the winning score for ETU, and it's huge. I mean, this will play into the game that she just knocked the crap out of that and won the game for the team. Brilliant. Well done. Okay.
And as like any British football sport, there's a massive pitch invasion with this wild guy who looks well out of place.
Has Marmite smeared all over his lower legs.
He's wearing nothing but red underpants, and he's the only guy on the field.
Screaming out, going, Grayson!
Oh boy.
Anyway, we won't do that. But
No,
yes,
we won't do
we will
that.
going to take a bio break, and we'll come back and we'll deal with some other things that go on for the team. Okay? Whoa. Was that freaking amazing when Grace kicked the winning field goal against West Texas University, the arch rivals, of course, East Texas University. What an amazing event. People rushed out onto the field. I mean, it was... And Rob is stepping away from the camera because he's going to put on his red underpants so he can run out onto the field.
Oh no, I've already got
Real.
those on, man.
Fair enough. I mean,
Getting a bit cold here,
it's
Rick.
nuts. The pandemonium is real. And, I mean, if they were legally allowed to do it, they would probably go up and pull down the goalposts like they do in the old videos. But you guys beat your arch rivals in one of the third game of the year. Phenomenal. You haven't, I mean, as far as games have gone, Grace, you've come out a couple of times to kick a couple of little things here and there, but it was never the entire game on the line. This time it was everything on your single kick, and you did it. And suddenly you're a celebrity on campus. Everybody knows Grace, the turnip-eating winner. And so be it. That celebrity lasts for X amount of time. I mean, it's not going to last forever. But you have, for now, as far as mechanically in the game, you will have over the next little bit a +1 on all persuasion rolls with
No, you said a +2.
+2 with all persuasion among students. Because why would I say +1? Because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Very good.
The place has gone nuts. +2 with persuasion and intimidation rolls.
Whatever.
It's in the notebook
She's
already.
freaking awesome. I give her whatever she wants. So you're a campus hero. I mean, everyone knows Grace. 16. Was it 16?
Yes, 16.
16. Wow! Oh yeah, everybody's nuts about Grace, number 16, who kicked the winning field goal. We'll go from there. So let us move across, if you don't mind, to where the folks at the international organization who are trying to provide cultural events for you guys are going to take you to a special event. Okay? And they say, no, this is really, really cool. You're going to love this. We're going to get in the van. We're going to go out. It's the county fair for Golan County. And it's phenomenal. You're going to love this thing. I got to check the time and make sure I can do this. Ooh, gosh, 9:30. I changed this 100% because of the timing. I think that you have your vehicle, Grace, and you and your buddy Fish, because you asked Andy, and freaking Andy was like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to come. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to meet this. Yeah, I'm gonna be busy with Evelyn tonight." And suddenly it's back to you and Fish, the two Brits, to go out. And where do you want to go? I mean, grab a quick meal. Mom's is great. There's also a couple other places, and there's even a really funny one. I mean, you guys have heard about, you haven't been to. And let me pull that up so I've got it in my head. There's a place called not Ramon's Wine Bar. Oh, there's the Red Lion Authentic English Pub in town. There's Mom's. I mean, that's every student's favorite. There's the Pizza Barn, which is every student's favorite. And then there's the Red Lion Authentic English Pub. You guys tell me where you want to go for us. Almost, a little celebration between you guys as Brits for your heroic win. And you're taking your station wagon, by the way, to do this.
Have I sorted out the parking?
Yeah, that's $25 off
Yeah.
of your total for the semester. What's your total for the semester?
I think I'm 500.
Oh, wow, that's not terrible. Okay. So you knock that off. And you think probably tonight will probably be about another 10, maybe 15. So you pick up Fish by his dorm, and he's giddy just to get into a vehicle and go somewhere besides just walking. And with the squealing of the transmission, you turn out and head south into town. Where do you go? I've given you 3 good options. You can go anywhere you want.
I remember
drive out of town.
Red Lion and Mom's.
Mom's is not a bad location. So Mom's, I'm going to leave it on this screen instead of pulling it into. I have another one for Mom's, but I'm not going to do that for right now. Mom's is a diner that, so think about it, sort of a U-shaped dining area with a kitchen behind it in the middle of the U. As you pull in and you park in the parking lots here are stupid wide. I mean, you could almost park at an angle if you were in the UK and be considered between the lines. And oh, by the way, there's no law about not being between the lines in the US. So you park, probably better than most people can, and you guys go into Mom's. The door opens. It's like I said, it's a square building with booths and tables, and then there's a sort of there's a square in the middle that has a bar all the way around, but it's got like single seats, and people are eating there. It's not a bar. It's like breakfasts and other food. The students love this place because they don't kick you out as long as you're still buying coffee. People will study here all night. At my university, when I was a kid, it was called the Kettle. And we went to the Kettle because you could sit there all freaking night studying as long as you ordered a coffee every once in a while. That's what you got in Mom's. Waitress comes over. Hey, cuties. How can I help you? It's a big African American woman. She's got a sort of gray uniform, sort of not short dress, over knee length dress and shirt. And then there's a white apron across that. It says, hey, cuties. And the white apron has a big emblazoned Mom's on it. How can I help you? Breakfasts or dinners? Coffee?
What time is it?
Oh, it's mid-afternoon. No, it's not. It's after. It's evening. The sun is down.
Evening. In that case,
Yeah.
I instantly forget myself and I go, 2 beers, and I slide my ID onto the table.
We don't serve alcohol here at Mom's.
Oh,
But I'd be glad to get you coffee.
Coffee be perfect, thank you. I'll take a
that'd
coffee.
be brilliant. Yeah, I'll have coffee too.
Black sugars.
Oh, okay. And here's your menus. And she hands you out some menus that have
Thanks, Mum.
some basic breakfast things as well as a couple of sort of standardish evening fares. Small griddle steaks and things like that. And breakfast is all day at Mom's. Another thing that students tend to like because breakfasts are fairly inexpensive. She comes back a couple minutes later as you guys are talking with a big round glass pot with a plastic thing around the top, and she pours it into your cups and throws a couple of artificial creamers next to it and some packets of sugar. There you go, kids.
Thanks, Mum.
You interested in any breakfast for dinner?
Yes, please.
That'd be
What would you like?
great.
Pancakes? Biscuits? Biscuits and gravy is the best thing you could have.
No, it's not. I've had that on a cruise.
Yeah,
Oh, you haven't had it at my house, Christine. I will make that for you.
I had it cold.
No,
It's
you can't have it
unique.
cold. That's horrific.
Yeah, it was unique.
Then we do pancakes. We do French toast. We do waffles. We do eggs and bacon, like you read about. And by the way, their bacon is only streaky bacon.
Oh, yummy.
Yes. And
Best thing America ever invented. Their streaky bacon. Love it.
But their sausages are the little bitty skinny things. They're not the big, wonderful Lincolnshire sausages. And they all taste like maple and sugar.
You can't have it all.
Oh, absolutely. Wonderful. What
I
about
can
you?
take some
Nice.
eggs, please.
Oh, absolutely. How many eggs do you like?
2 eggs, please.
How?
Oh, over easy.
Oh,
She has
well
no idea.
done. Well,
She has no idea, but she's having fun with it. She's heard that on the telly before now. So
well done. Absolutely. So, over easy is where the egg is frying, right? And you've got the round yellow above. Scoop it, turn it, and then put it on the plate. And so it's white over the entire piece. You cut it, and it's gooey on the inside. That's over easy. Over medium, it's a little bit harder, a little gooey. Over hard, then the yolk is hard. But
Why
you
is
did
it
over easy.
But you turn it over.
And that's by the way, you can screw that up if you're a cook. Oh, it breaks.
Yeah.
So over easy is a thing, but it comes out perfectly. It's white over the entire outside, but when you cut it, it goes all hot and yellow. What do you order, Rob?
I asked for
Sunny
French...
side up. By the way, I'm just going to say this: they cook it with yellow up, and it never turns over.
Okay.
So there might be a little bit of goo around the outside of the yellow because that would keep it that way. But sunny side up means it's when they put it on the plate, the yolk is still yellow.
Okay. So I say, can I have a couple of slices of French toast? Or French
yes.
bread. French toast. 4 rashers of bacon, beans, mushrooms. Do you do mushrooms?
They stare at you like you have 2 heads, like when I go in places and ask things in the UK. Number one, they don't understand rasher. They've never heard the word.
Okay, so 4 slices of bacon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's streaky bacon.
Streaky bacon.
Streaky bacon. Bacon. You want at least.
It comes usually in sets of 2 when you order it, sort of like a rasher. Yeah.
It comes in mounds, okay? You have 1 mound or 2 mounds. You pull it
I'll
apart.
have 2 mounds. I'll have 2 mounds of bacon. Okay. And then can I have some fried bread?
Some what?
Fried bread?
Oh, you want French toast and fried bread?
Yeah.
We do have fried bread,
Excellent.
and they will bring that out.
Beans, mushrooms, tomatoes.
No, what?
No? Okay.
Salsa?
What?
Nah.
I mean, salsa on eggs is wonderful.
Oh, sauce.
Salsa,
Nah, don't want salsa.
like Mexican salsa.
Oh, salsa.
I had
Yeah.
salsa last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a riveting dance.
So,
Yeah, I think that'll do. For now, thank you.
oh, okay. Thank you, you youngins.
No worries,
What's your
Mum.
names again? What's your names again? Are you going to be coming here often?
Yeah, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, I
What's
think
your
that-
names? What's your names, sweetens?
My name's Grace. I'm Grace Whitmore.
Oh my gosh! Grace Whitmore! I saw you on the television. You kicked that goal.
I
You are
did.
just like a
Me?
hero. Oh my gosh! People, this is Grace Whitmore in here. We have Grace Whitmore and moms. Oh my gosh! You are such a hero. Oh, this dinner, this breakfast is on me. You are so sweet. Oh, look at you! You're just like a baby. How did you do? Oh my word! And she heads off. I need a notice roll from both of you
fish.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
not so much.
Yeah.
I need a notice roll from both of you guys.
I think I'll I think I'll just stand in the background, Grace, whenever I'm with you, which is fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. Do you really want me to do a notice roll? I mean, for God's sake.
It is what it is.
Oh, my wild die. Whoop whoop. So I got 6 because it's still taking into account the -1.
So, I mean, honestly, the difference between a 4 and a 6 is nothing.
It's nothing.
However, I think, Grace, you're a little bit caught up in the discussion from the waitress. When Charles is looking across, there is a guy with a flock of seagulls haircut, but it's black.
You meant he had he was feeding a flock of seagulls around his feet.
No. Come on now. Flock of seagulls haircut. Google it.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Oh, come on and Google it. So,
I'm on it.
he's got a flock of seagulls haircut. It's black. He's got a trench coat on that's black. He's got cargo pants on that are black. Boots. A t-shirt with some indiscriminate band name on it. He's got heavy eye mascara. He's sitting at a table in the back corner of the room, Fish. But
So,
he is...
I'm going to ask, is this right?
What are you saying is right?
Look at my Discord. Is this
Yes!
right?
Absolutely! The flock of seagulls haircut! Absolutely! You guys didn't know what a
I'm
flock of
sorry,
seagulls haircut is?
I'm
Come
sorry.
on!
I've never seen that haircut
Flock of seagulls!
in the UK since the punks were around in the 70s and 80s.
Absolutely. It looks like that. It looks like something weird out of the 70s or 80s. And his hair, but the hair...
The worst thing is, the guy in the big picture, to the top left of him, that looks like Ollie Murs.
You never know.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
you have figured out flock of seagull haircuts.
Yes.
So, his flock of seagull haircuts is dyed dark. Well, it could be just dark black, or it could be dyed dark black. He's got piercings above his eyebrow. His nose has a bull ring. He's got a couple across under his lip. He's got one that comes in his cheek. And he's sitting there, and as you look at him, he's looking like this. So, look at my face. He's like this. As he's looking at a young mother and her child who are sitting about a table away. And it gives you the willies.
Gives who the willies?
You.
Gives me the
You
willies.
picked up on it.
I tap Grace's shoe under the table and lean in. And
Grace
say,
leans in as well.
this is a bit close. I lean back a bit and I say, I've just got the willies.
I don't want to know that sort of thing. Grace leans back.
I thought you wanted to know everything that I noticed.
That probably means something a little bit different to our UK
Not right
audience.
again.
That's okay.
I want to know it.
Oh, come on. No, I'm getting a spider tingly sense. I don't want you to turn around straight away, but you might want to go to the toilets. There's a guy in a Mac, and he's got a weird haircut which is standing up on its sides, and he's looking at the lady to our left with the young child, and he's just giving me creeps, Phil. Do you want to go to the loo? I'm not going with you. Okay.
Grace gets up
See what you
to
do
you.
when you come back, and we'll have a little. And I kind of keep him in my peripheral, and yeah, and hopefully Grace comes back before anything weird happens.
Okay. Grace, are you heading across there?
Yeah.
So, as you cross, you see the young lady with her small child, who is probably, you think 3 or 4, is just beyond the capability of sitting in a high chair that they provide, and is just wallowing around causing problems. And the poor mother is trying to get the kid to eat his food. You think, just as you walk by, maybe she's Hispanic, just slightly darker complexion, brown hair, brown eyes. The little kid is wailing, and she goes, "Oh, we've got to go." And she grabs the kid, and she waves to the waitress, and they start heading towards the single cash register, which is towards the front of the building where you came in. As they go, and you are moving across to go towards the restrooms, that guy in the trench coat, who does not have anything at his table yet, stands up and starts to follow them.
Do they walk past our table?
No, there's 2 rows sort of along this, and they're in the second row. They're not right next to your table as they cross.
Right.
But you're seeing this happening, and it's, to you who has sort of seen this, it looks a little obvious that the guy stood up and starts to follow them out. To the casual observer, and you're aware of it, as a casual observer, it wouldn't look weird. It would just look like he stood up to go do something. Okay?
I would like to stand up and say to the lady that had the mom's apron on that served us.
Yes, dear?
Whilst Grace is going to the toilet, I stand up and I said, I'm just going to go outside and have a smoke.
Oh, okay. No problem. You come back in whenever you want, dearie.
Bless you, Mum.
We'll get your stuff ready.
And I go out and...
you get out ahead of that group.
Yeah.
No, you get out ahead of that group into the parking lot because she has to stop to pay.
Yeah.
So you pass her and her child. She has on her hip. And you step out of the parking lot. Christine, where are you? Where is Grace?
So I've got the lady at the till with their child, yes, paying their bill.
You went sort of towards the restrooms, and they went away from you. Yes.
Yeah, so they've moved away from me towards the tills to pay.
You see that, and you see. You also wait.
Yeah. So he's jumped. He stood up.
Yep.
This guy in the trench coat stood up. So I'm currently between him and the mum?
No.
Or
you're behind him.
I'm behind him.
Yep.
And
so if you think of the 2 rows of tables, right? Your row was over here. Theirs is over here. You see Rob's character. You see him get up and bust out of the place after telling the waitress he's doing something.
Yep.
She goes to the cash register. The other guy's coming along, trolling behind her, and you are behind him. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. And the place is fairly full. But the parking lot outside has gotten darker. And when you go outside, Fish, it's fairly dark in the parking lot. And you know that she's going to be walking out into that dark parking lot with that guy possibly following her.
Yeah. So the door that leads out to the parking lot, is it like an old 1960s, 1970s style diner with the door in the middle and windows on either side of the door?
Nope. It's 2 glass doors that would open wide. You can see the whole thing.
Right. So I would be in plain sight. So I want to be close to the thing. So basically, I'm gonna I don't smoke, so I'm going to try and pretend that, like, get a packet of cigarettes out of somewhere. So I've got my back to the window, and then I'm going to put my hand in my pocket and pull something out of my pocket. And then I'm going to basically bend my head down a little bit, and I'm going to and then I'm going to shake my hand, and then.
Very good.
And then
so you're just around the corner from the door,
and then I put the imaginary cigarette back in the pack. Okay.
Yep.
And then.
Brilliant.
So that's kind of what I'm doing.
So you step out and move a little bit to the side and do this fake "I'm gonna smoke" thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Grace. The mom is paid out.
Okay.
You're leaving the restroom area. You see the guy in front of you who's following. You're about halfway between him and the other group and the mom and babe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that group is moving sort of like in a group out. So she pays, she moves out. You see the mom and babe move out of the restaurant, Fish, and towards a Ford. You're not exactly sure what it is. I mean, it's just a regular old sedan type thing, and she's fumbling for keys. And you see the guy with the big black trench coat step out, and he starts moving that direction towards them.
Has he been to the till to pay for his coffee?
Nope.
Because he'd have been given a coffee straight away.
Nope. He just heads straight out.
Right. Is he walking casually, or is he walking with purpose? So is he walking slightly faster than a normal person would?
Notice. Give me a notice roll. Oh yeah. He's walking with deliberate purpose. And you see him reach into his pocket and pull out.
Him.
No. He's not quite there, Rob, where you can just do that immediately.
Okay.
But he pulls out a knife.
Fuck me. Why is it always me? Why is it always me? I get shot, now I'm going to get stabbed.
And he steps out and he pulls out this knife.
Insurance.
I'm following along behind, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am indeed. So I just sort of I wave to the waitress at the till point and just say to her, I'll be back in a second, but I think that guy left without paying for his drinks.
At this point, guess what we're gonna do?
I'm gonna hold both the doors closed.
Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna draw some cards. Oh my word.
Joker!
This is Rob.
Who's that for? For me?
Rob.
Excellent.
We got an
Joker! Oh my gosh!
Benny.
Yes, you do. Oh my gosh!
Have you got a special
Extra
deck
for you and Christine?
Jokers.
Deal. 1, 2. Charles. 2. Christine. Deal. Look at you guys with your freaking bennies. Okay.
Excellent.
So you guys get that. You also get a +2 to your rolls this turn. Okay?
Who, me?
You got the Joker, which probably means you get to go first. Christine.
Oh, that's nice.
10.
10 of clubs. Have we got a roll chart? I've just got a map of
Sorry, don't
Pinewood.
worry. I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The bad guy gets an 8 of spades. So I think and I'm not putting this up. There's just 3 of you guys. Rob, you're behind him as he steps out, and you see him from the door. You're not through the door quite yet, but you see him pull that frickin' monstrous knife. And he is moving towards the lady and the kid.
Okay. So I'm going to do this. I am going to shout in English.
What type of English? No, go ahead.
Because I'm thinking some people that look Hispanic may not actually know their native lingo. Okay.
Fair enough.
So I don't want to assume in this game
Fair
that
enough.
everybody who looks like would know. So I shout out, Mrs. Watch yourself, and then I want to basically move up behind the guy and I want to kick him in the back of the knee.
Excellent. So that's a called shot, -2.
And it's also unskilled.
Fighting?
Yeah, I don't have fighting. I can't fight.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. So, absolutely.
So
that's -4, right? For fighting?
Unskilled. Yeah, it's -4.
For fighting.
For fighting.
And that's fine.
And that would be against strength, which would be a D4. So what I would like to do, because my strength and my agility, no, fighting's against agility. It's the damage that's against strength. So to save me having to mess about, I'm going to roll an athletics because it will. It's the same dice and it's got the -4 to it already. I don't know where that -4 came from. Just saying.
Hey.
I had -4 as well on mine. I was saying to. Yeah, it was really weird. My character had a -4 on her athletics.
Okay,
That's
that
good.
didn't roll.
There's a roll that's coming in. I see a 4.
You take the first one because the first one that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, Charles, look.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of freaking kung fu movies, and this guy is a bad guy. I mean, you just get it. He is up to no good, and you're like kung fu, and you do your move. How does that turn out?
I don't know. Oh, actually, can I? I'm going to spend a penny.
Yes, you may. Absolutely, you got
spend a
tons of
penny.
bennies.
There you go. I'm spending the penny.
Yep.
And my second roll hits.
Oh no, that's that second roll you rolled earlier.
But we can keep it in standing. I'll spend the penny to get it.
Okay, but you have to understand that roll is against his dodge. So understand that 4 may not make it. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but I'll tell
would be
you.
Against his parry.
Parry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I don't think he's wearing armor or anything. So, mind you, his strength might be, or his agility might be better than mine. I mean, I'll re-roll it if you want.
No. What is your parry?
My parry is 2.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're going to make me look this up. Give me 2 seconds, and I will provide you
I mean,
with
is he a wild card? Because if not, then I would say that he would be
no.
on a D4.
I'm working there to get there. So I'm a little bit slow as a human being, as
you're
well
not
as
slow.
oh, come on.
I'm only a diversion until Grace gets there anyway. So.
Sure. Here we go. His parry is 2.
Okay, so
that's a hit. You swing your feet out and hit. Yeah. Give me your damage.
Okay, so it's going to be a raw strength roll.
Yep. 7.
The dice did
okay,
explode.
that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
Okay, so
that
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, because
the 5.
The wild dice did explode.
Excellent.
So, even though I've got a -4, I got a 6 and a 2 on the wild dice to attack. So,
brilliant.
Don't I get the wild dice and the 1 for the damage?
Wait. One more time.
So, because my wild dice exploded. Okay. Don't I use the wild dice and my D4 for my damage?
Yes.
Yeah, so in which case, 8 points of damage against his toughness.
Okay. His toughness is... Give me 2 seconds. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. You wounded him.
He wouldn't got a wound because I only got 8 points of damage.
8 points total?
Yeah. 7
okay,
and a 1.
So 5. So he has a 5.
3. So he's shaken.
Shaken. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's shaken.
Absolutely.
So
he's
that's
shaken.
good.
Very, very good. So
does his legs go out?
Absolutely. And he stumbles back and puts one arm on the ground and goes, "What the heck?" And when you see that, I want you to make a notice roll really quick. Just you.
What, the lady doesn't make it either? Ooh, I got a 5.
Just you.
I got a 5.
He has, it looks like prosthetics that are fangs for teeth.
Okay, well, next go.
When he yells, "What the heck?" you can see. Yeah. Okay. That takes us
it's the
to
Lost Boys.
Grace.
Okay, so I'm stepping outside.
Okay.
Okay. And I see fish.
Oh yeah. He makes a
this guy?
move. I mean, it's actually fairly sweet how he swings across and whacks this guy in the back of the legs. He doesn't drop his knife, but he puts one hand down behind him and goes, "What the heck?"
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and punch him.
Oh, excellent.
Spend those pennies, Grace. Spend those pennies. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So fighting.
There you go.
Very good. There's a 7.
Parry. So yeah.
Yes, it is. So damage.
Damage. Woohoo!
Oh my god!
My god!
I think she might have broken his leg.
Just killed him.
So I will use my DM bennies to make sure he doesn't die. But she just goes. You just see her coming across fish. As she comes back, he goes, "What the heck?" And you just see Christine, you see Grace, just come out and just go, boom, in his face. He just goes right down to the ground. His knife spills out, and he's like lying there on the ground. Okay.
Apparently, Pete's telling me it's non-lethal damage.
What?
Pete's telling me it's non-lethal damage punching.
You can choose that, right? At this point. And
definitely non-lethal. Just non-lethal.
Fair enough.
That's 4 wounds.
He's lying there. He's like,
You see twin birds, yeah?
there's this big bruise on the side of his face where she just came down and she went, "Pow!" And he's like, "What happened?" He barfs out some blood. It's like, "What?" And you guys question him really quickly, and that'll be the end of the game. So I'll give you a couple of questions. Here we go. Because there's police coming as something has gone wrong in the area. The mom and the kid are screaming and running off their car.
Okay.
So, I will give you 2 questions of
can
the guy.
I ask the mum not to run away?
Yes, you may, and I'll do that so you can talk to her.
Okay.
Okay, but
So
you have 2 questions of the guy who you knocked down before the cops get here, and you're going, "Oh, this guy was coming out with a knife, and oh, it was really weird," and you're into that whole crap where you have to deal with the cops. Okay.
Okay.
But you get
So
2 questions.
If Grace deals with the guy, she gets 2 questions. If I deal with the mum, do I get 1 question?
Absolutely. I'm perfectly happy with that, Rob. Perfectly happy.
So, the instant question to the mum, because I think Christine needs to bide some time to get her 2 questions ready, would be,
Yep.
do you recognise or know this man? He pulled a knife and followed you to your car.
Rob, there's no roll required. She does not know this man.
Excellent. Wait there,
So-
the police will want to talk to you.
Oh no! I mean, and you can tell she's worried, and it clicks over in your head that she might not be legal in the country.
Okay, which case I say in Spanish, if you're undocumented, don't worry, go.
She thanks you in Spanish. Gracias, señor. Gracias. And she and her baby get in the car, and it's an old sloppy jalopy, and they head out. You can see the
Okay.
cops coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
Drive safe.
Grace, your questions.
So
Come on,
Grace looks at this guy and his fake fangs.
He's a little bit down right now, but you might have to do an intimidation, or you might have to do persuasion to get what you want. So think about it as you do what you do, and you just slam this guy to the ground.
She leans in towards him, basically, hand on his chest, holding him down. Actually, no knee. She's going to put a knee on his chest, pinning him
Nice.
down. Okay. And she's waiting for the cops to come.
Yep.
And she says to him, "What's with the fake fangs?"
Ooh. Okay. Do you think this is an intimidation or a persuasion roll?
Probably persuasion. She's kind of just confused by them. I mean, she's
Fair enough.
confused why he.
Okay. Give me a roll. Let's see what he does. Sorry, we're going a little bit over.
So my persuasion's got a +2, hasn't it, at the moment?
Or, well, actually, he is a student, so yes, it does. You're like a campus hero, absolutely.
Okay. So let me just pull up my persuasion. So
Oh, can't even assist because I've had one.
So that'll negate the minus because I don't have it trained. So that'll mean it's just a plus. It's just a 4.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, you.
Nice.
Oh,
Well done. He goes,
Jesus.
Look
Look at this, guys. Seriously, she's on fire tonight.
Absolutely.
Damn,
Kicking the
Christy.
field goal, being a hero, knocking the.
I know.
Oh, yeah. And this guy goes, they wouldn't take me, but they said that I could be part of them.
oh, this is a fraternity thing, isn't it?
Could be.
Is that your second question?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yep.
Okay,
Tim.
I'll answer that. He goes, no, it's not a fraternity. It's a real thing.
Punch the fucker again.
He goes, I will give you this. He goes, the fraternity of the night knows no fraternity. I will be one of them because I shall be one of them because I wasn't taken and I will be. And all the cops start showing up.
I'm going to take his picture.
Okay? Absolutely. Yep. You got it.
Can I just say I'm going to release it to all social media outlets? You'll be infamous. Well done, mate, for having false fangs.
Man, that's not true. I want to be. He's angry as all get out, but you've got what you want. You can
You're
tell
just a loser. Look at your haircut.
There's something going on with this guy in that he believes that he should have done something to become more than he is.
I think he's a fang banger.
So, with that understanding that there is possibly more to it, the two of you guys move away from Mom's, get in your station wagon.
I want my bacon and eggs.
Something to eat first. I'm
Oh
starving.
no, you guys chow down. Have your wonderful meal, and then
I will give the police exactly what he said to me. Because obviously I'm pinning him down when the police get there.
Absolutely.
And I say
And
he tried to attack the woman.
You know who's there, right?
Agent Alvarez.
Yes, he is.
Agent Alvarez is there.
Agent Alvarez says, so what did he say again?
He said the fraternity of the night knows no fraternity, and I shall be one of them. But they wouldn't take him, but they said he could be part of this. I don't really know exactly what it means, because when I asked him if he was in a fraternity, he said no. I asked him if it was a fraternity thing.
You kids stay away from this type of crap. This is bad stuff. This is bad stuff.
Definitely want him to stay away from this, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, there could be some really bad stuff. Definitely stay away from the sewers.
Sewers?
You guys should stay away from the sewers. I mean.
Yeah. I think we should as well, Grace, because apparently, according to American Wikipedia, suburbs, myths and legends, crocodiles lives in these sewers around here.
Hey. Yeah, I don't want to go down there then. No thanks.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I don't want to see
You guys just
crocodiles.
stay away from them damn sewers. That's a bad place to go. Let me tell you, you guys are you're being good people. I appreciate that you stepped in for the young mother and her child. That's a good thing. and I will keep that in my mind as we move forward. And by the way, Grace, I must say, as a betting man, you made me a shit ton of money today, and I appreciate it
I
greatly.
just slap my forehead and go, Grace, seriously? Even the agent? Oh my god.
Just you watch it.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad I could be of help.
No, look, everybody in town is a fan of the Ravens, and we definitely are appreciative of your skills. Thank you both for what you did tonight, because who knows? Look at that knife. That's a bit scary of what he could have done. But I appreciate what you did. Very good. But watch out, because just because he thought he was some sort of vampire or some bullshit like that doesn't mean that he is. And doesn't mean that there's vampires around. That would be bullshit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys do what you need to do. You're good kids, and you do the right thing. I appreciate what you're doing. If you get in a situation and he hands you his card again, you always call me before you call anyone else. Okay?
Can I get a part-time job with you guys?
No, you may not. But I love you very much. Big British thing. You. I love you.
Okay. Is the insurance really good in your line of work?
No. It really freaking sucks.
Okay.
But I like you kids. I know what you're doing. I know what you're getting into, and I will try and have your back as best I can.
Can you tell us? Because we don't know what we're getting into.
I cannot.
Ooh, you shrewd
Because I
officer,
do
you.
not know exactly what is going on.
Oh, it was a metaphor. Right.
It's more of a homonym or a whatever.
Sudafed.
I don't know. But I love you kids. I mean, you're trying to do the best you can. He looks around at the other cops who are, there's 3 or 4 other cops who have done other things. He goes, look, just get the crap out of here while the getting's good. Okay?
Yeah,
We head back into Mum's and eat our breakfasts.
Very good. You guys stay careful. Stay careful. You can reach out when you need to. Okay?
Okay.
And
Thank
that,
you, officer.
as you go in to have your pancakes and French toast and everything else, is where we will end tonight.
No!
I think it was.
Let's carry on. We want more.
We had a little bit of role play. We had a little bit of fight. But I think we gave a little hints of some things that may come ahead. And so be it. God bless. What a fun time that we had with East Texas University. Once again, what a neat universe has been created under the Pinnacle set. Okay.
I think, Christine, if you don't mind me saying, I think we need to recruit more people and a dog and get a minivan, and we'll spray it blue and green and call it the Mystery Inc. van.
Very good. I prefer your station wagon, Christine. I mean,
so do I.
I think I'm sticking with the station wagon. Don't worry.
I don't have to drive.
Dude, so humorously, outside of this game, when I was in the high school, my parents had that type of station wagon, which I drove everywhere. And you could get that station wagon, and let no one judge me for this. You could get it to 120 miles per hour if you tried. I made the run from Parachute to Rifle, Colorado in 16 minutes, which was a record at the time in my Malibu special station wagon. And seriously, for many years, that was the record. And I was freaking moving in that station wagon. And it felt like the whole front of it was going in the wind. It was phenomenal. However, the thing feels like a tank as far as mass and metal. So if you get it to 120 miles an hour, which I hope you don't, but you might in this game, it's heavy and can do freaking damage if you're going to crash into something. However, you can get to 120 miles per hour if you really push it. Yes. So, aside from the crimes that your GM may have done in his youth,
don't worry, I'll edit it out after we stop recording.
Yes, it is possible to make the Kessel run from Parachute, Colorado to Rifle, Colorado on I-70 from ramp to ramp in 16 minutes. It can be done. I know because I was there. Very good, guys. Thank you for a wonderful night of gaming. Some nostalgia for me, because it is always nostalgia for me if I'm playing college games. But also, it's fun to play the weird social situations that go on between our UK guys and our US folks and how things go. I love this game. I think we're going to get a lot of joy out of it just because of how it plays. I think over the next little bit, we're going to add a couple of players. It's going to happen. It's going to happen organically, and I will bring them in carefully so they don't disrupt what's already gone on. And
we need another female and of course a male dog.
Good luck on that. Okay, thank you guys for a wonderful evening, and whoop whoop. Go
whoop.
Ravens! Caw, 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 caw. Go Ravens! Come on, you do it, Rob.
My God.
Caw, 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 caw. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. We will see you guys next time.
See you later.
Different friends. See you guys. Awesome. Guys.
If you got all the way to the end, we appreciate your support. Thank you for watching the NVRA whilst we bring you content of different games. If you like what we have done, please like and subscribe.